Maybe another
2-3 minutes.
2 or 3
I
minutes.
think it's working now, live stream.
Just check live stream.
It's saying end stream for me over here. That's working.
We can see you, Ashley.
Yeah.
We can see you live
You are
stream.
like
Why did you mute me? Eh?
Okay, I'm gonna admit people in. Can someone let me know if the screen is visible?
yeah, it is Ashray.
Okay. Yeah. Can I start? All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashra, and I'm an educator here at ThinkTac. And welcome to the Raman Awards Bootcamp session. So the aim of today's bootcamp is to give you guys a brief introduction to the contest, to make an activity with y'all, and to help you understand how to register and participate in this contest. Please keep in mind, today's bootcamp is about stage one. We will not be discussing about stage two today. I'll just repeat that. Today's bootcamp is about stage one. We will not be kind of discussing about stage two today. The stage two bootcamp will happen later on. And if you've been nominated by your school, then you directly pass on into stage two. So just keep this in mind that if you have any questions about stage two, we can handle it in the stage two bootcamp. I hope you guys have been informed of the materials that are required for the activity we will be doing today. So please keep the materials next to you. And once we're done with this bootcamp, I'll take any questions that you have at the end of this meeting. So let's move ahead. So first and foremost, what is the Raman Awards? The Raman Young Science Innovator Awards, or the Raman Awards for short, is a nationwide science innovation contest with a focus on kids, you guys. And we want you to use your hands-on skills and simple materials to explore and explain various scientific phenomena. The Raman Awards was started in 2017, and children from grades 3 to 10 can participate in this contest. It was named Raman Awards in honor of C.V. Raman because of our association with the Raman Research Institute Trust. The contest or the competition will be held on the 1st and 2nd of February 2025. It's held in this month of February because on 20th February 1928, Dr. C.V. Raman had discovered the Raman effect. And this would soon go on to be the reason he would receive the Nobel Prize for his discovery. So we've named the contest after him. And our focus is also to give you guys an opportunity to think about and participate in STEM-related activities. A good thing to keep in mind about this contest, it's not a robotics or a engineering-based contest. We want you guys to use simple materials and construct simple models that showcase or explain some scientific phenomena or concept. So please do not buy electronic items like Arduinos and make a sensor and that makes a light up. That's not the aim of this competition. So all of the information that you might be looking for about the Raman Awards is available on this website, www.ramanaward.org. Please keep in mind that there's no S in this website. It is not ramanawards.org. It is ramanaward.org. So I'll just take you to the website. This is what the website looks like. Any and all information related to the competition is available on this website page. If you want category specific information, that is also available in this drop down menu. So for today's focus is on stage 1. And if you want to register for the competition or contest, just click on this button that says register for stage 1. So what we're going to do now, just give me 1 second. Is we are going to focus on the making of the activity that you had been informed today. So we've understood a little bit about the awards. Let's try to make an activity. So today's activity is called Parachute Model. And I'll do a thing. I'll play this video and then I'll make this activity with you. So just give me a second. Can someone let me know if the audio is audible? Is the audio audible?
Yes, Asra, we can hear you.
All right.
about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
All right, so that was the making video. What we're going to do now is I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to make this activity with all of you. Let me just spotlight myself so that um, I'm visible to everyone. Just give me 1 second. Am I visible to everyone? Have I been spotlighted?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, all right. I'm just going to bring my camera to the table and unblur my screen. So as you guys can see, the materials that were required for today is, the plastic bag that you use in your dustbins. Uh, you have some thread, woolen thread, cotton thread. Thread is good enough. Then some ring magnets. Um, and insulation tape. So just check if you guys have these materials. A ruler is good to keep and a pair of scissors. So if you have all of these materials, can I please see either a thumbs up or some sort of reaction from you guys? You have the react button on your screen. So just give a thumbs up and I'll come to know how many people have the materials. All right, I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up. Very good. If you all have different colors of dustbins, dustbin covers, it's completely fine. You just need one of them. Like if you can see, mine is green, but in the video it was black. So it doesn't really matter that much. All right. So what we're going to do now um, is, so can you all see that one portion of your dustbin cover, opens up and the other portion is closed. So the first thing I want you to do is use your scissors and cut through the closed portion. If you have a plain plastic sheet also, that is also fine. It's just that this one is lightweight enough to make our model. So I've cut through the closed portion. And now when I open this, I have a huge square on my screen. Can I just see thumbs up if everyone is able to finish off the step of cutting through the closed portion? Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of thumbs up. Very good. All right. So once you cut the closed portion, can you see that, it's you can get two sheets out of this. So I'm going to use the scissor and cut through this side of the plastic sheet, this side of the plastic sheet, as well as this side of the plastic sheet, so that I get two different squares. And now I'm going to cut on the other side. Now I have two sheets with me. So can I just see a bunch of thumbs up if you guys have been able to complete up till here? Okay, okay. Next, I'm going to use my ruler to measure 40 centimeter from this end and 40 centimeter from this end. We don't need more than 40 centimeters for this activity. So this is 15, 30, and 10. Now I'm going to measure 40 from this side. This is 15, 30, and 10. Now I'm going to use my scissors to cut off the portion that we don't need. This much is 40 centimeters. Now I'm going to cut this portion. So now I have a square that is 40 centimeters on this edge and 40 centimeters on this edge. Can I just see if you guys have been able to complete up till this point? Just put a thumbs up as your reaction. All right, I can see the same hand showing. Okay, very good. So now, first things first, I'm going to take one side of the plastic cover and turn this into a rectangle by folding it in half. All right. Once I fold this into half, then I'm going to take this side, the right side, and fold it into half again. Okay, I'll just repeat that. First fold, you turn it into a rectangle. Okay. First fold, you turn it to a rectangle. Second fold, you turn it to a square. I would like to just ask you guys to react to this portion because the next portion is a little important. So if you've finished up till this point, again, thumbs up. Okay, I can see the thumbs up. Okay, now what you need to do next is, can you see this is your open side and this is your open side? This is your closed side. This is your closed side. So I'm going to name them A, B, C, and D. These two sides, D, C, and BC, are my closed sides, these two sides. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner and bring it to this corner. I'm going to bring the corner named C to the corner named B. Just finish off this step and give me a thumbs up. Because if you do it the wrong way, then you will not get a parachute.
Asra, I suggest just repeat this process on this particular step.
If you guys remember, our first fold was turn it into a rectangle. Second fold, turn it into a square. Now we have two sides that are open sides and two sides that are closed sides. Now we have two corners, one that is open, one that is closed. In these two corners, one side is open, one side is closed. Join those two corners to form a triangle. Once we're done with this, can you see that, this is the corner that we have joined. This is the point at which we've joined the two corners. Now bring that, this corner and this corner are where the two closed sides are there. Make sure this side joins with the hypotenuse of this triangle. I'll just repeat. This corner had, when we brought our two corners D and B together, we got this triangle. Now the same corner, I want you to ensure this line and this line touch each other. And you'll get a shape that looks a little bit like this. So there's a different kind of triangle, but there is this extra portion on the left side. And here I have how much I need for my parachute on the right side. So can I see a bunch of thumbs up if you guys have been able to complete up to this point, just to check? Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, okay. Now take your scissors and you can see this is the extra part. This is where our initial corner comes and touches the hypotenuse of the triangle. We're going to cut off the extra part. I'll just show it clearer to the camera. Can you see this is where this side comes and touches the hypotenuse of the triangle. So this portion is my excess portion. I'm going to cut that off. Cut off, and I'm going to open this slightly. So now I'm going to try to make this a little more circular. All right. And when I open my plastic bag, I have a circle. Is it visible? Is the circle visible? Can I just see thumbs up if you guys have been able to complete up to this step? Okay, some of you guys are asking to repeat. All right. So initially, when we had our thing folded, it looked a little bit like this, but with an extra portion, right? We cut that off. Then you open it until it looks a little bit like this and try to make it a circular shape on the outside. When you open, it looks like a circle. How many of you guys have been able to complete till this step? Not been able to complete, okay. Okay, we can wait for 2 minutes, not an issue. I can't uncut this circle, but essentially, when we would have folded it, it would have looked something like this. Then we snapped off the excess portion. We snapped off the excess portion, opened it up a little bit, made this curve. And when we opened it up completely, we got a circle. Oh, I just spotted a small tear in my parachute. That's all right. Okay. So now, what you need to do is take your string. Your string doesn't need to be more than, just give me a second. I'll tell you the measurement. If you guys just have wool with you, actually wool would sort of be better than, thread. Please do not use stitching wala thread because that is not strong enough to handle the weight of the magnets. So instead use something like, okay, this, I'll fold this in half again. I'll just tell you the measurement of the thread. So it's about 40 to 45 centimeters. This single thread is about 40 to 45 centimeters. So just make sure you have 8 threads like this that are 40 to 45 centimeters. I have one.
Asra, just give one more minute to the students.
Yes.
Some
I saw the message.
requests
I saw the
coming.
message.
Meanwhile, students can, those who have finished, they can measure the threads.
So I'll wait for 2 minutes. Yeah, I'll repeat. So you guys would have needed to keep thread with you. Make sure that you measure thread that is about 40 to 45 centimeters in length. Just make sure you have thread next to you that is about 40 to 45 centimeters in length. And you need 8 of that. So I'll give you all a couple of minutes to just measure the thread and cut it and keep it aside. You need 8 threads like this. Can I just see a thumbs up for everyone who's been able to finish up till this point? Not completed? Okay. Okay, I'll wait. Just to repeat, measure 40 to 45 centimeters of thread and cut 8 such threads and keep. Can we move on to the next step? How many of you all are still cutting the thread? Each thread is 40 to 45 centimeters, and you need 8 of these threads. Each thread is 40 to 45 centimeters, and you need 8 of these threads. Okay, I think in the interest of time, I'm going to move on to the next step. All right. So what we do now is you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 lines which you would have gotten from your foldings, right? So on each of those, you place one thread like this. Essentially, each of your thread need to go on each of the directions, the cardinal directions of your um, plastic bag. So I have 4, one there, one here, one on the left, one on the right, and then in between as well. So I have put all of my 8 threads on my plastic bag. Now what I'm going to do is, if you have a roll of tape, well and good. If you have, tape like this, no problem. If you have insulation tape, no problem. Any type of tape is all that you require. I have already cut 8 pieces of tape and put them on butter paper. So just use small sections of your tape and stick these threads in place. That's the next step. Just stuck the first one. Now the second thread. Third thread. Fourth thread. Fifth and sixth threads. Seventh, and finally eighth. I know you guys might be cutting the tape or cutting the thread, so I'll wait for 2 minutes and then we can finish off the model. finally, this is what my model looks like. I have 8 different threads coming from 8 points in the, what do you say, plastic bag. For those of you who are done, can I please see a thumbs up? I just want to get a feeling of how many people are done up till this point. Okay, some of the usual names. Oh, okay. Lots of y'all have completed. All right. All right. So I guess we can move on. So what we do now, we take one ring magnet. I'm just going to keep it here. You don't have to, I'm just going to keep it here so that you can see it. What I'm going to do is all these open ends of the threads, I'm going to gather them together. All the open ends of the thread, start to gather them together. I have all 8 of my threads now in my hand, like this. Like this. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to twist them together like this. But finally, it should look something like this. Should all get twisted together. If you don't have a ring magnet, not an issue. You can find some other, object that has a similar weight. It could be a bolt, it could be an eraser, multiple erasers, any small weight that you can find. What I want you to do is tie your threads around that weight. So I'm taking a ring magnet. Why? Because I can add more magnets to it. If you don't have a ring magnet, not a problem. Just take a weight of comparable measurement and tie your threads around that weight. Yes, you can use tape around it, not a problem. I'm going to tie this together in a knot. So I'm just going to do this. So if you guys can see, this is what it finally looks like. The parachute. And I'm right now sitting at a table in my home. But if you can, go to the terrace of your house and drop, not right now, after the boot camp gets over, you can go to the terrace of your house and drop this parachute and see whether it, kind of very slowly falls down or it just falls down with a thud. Here's another interesting thing that you can do after the boot camp gets over. You have the second sheet of paper. You can actually make a second parachute with different measurements. So you could try, take a ruler and just do 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter and, tie cut that small of a sheet of plastic and make the same model with 8 strings. Keep the string length the same. Let the string length be 40 centimeters and tie a magnet to it. You could also make the same version with different string length and see what happens when you change the string length. So you could try different variations with this particular activity. But this is a simple parachute. All right. How many of y'all were able to complete this particular model? Can I just see a show of hands? Okay, I can see the usual hands up. Okay, the usual people, very good. You'll have been able to complete this activity. If you've not been able to complete this activity, not a problem. This video is being live streamed right now, and the YouTube recording will be available on the ThinkTac YouTube channel. So now I'm going to get back to the presentation, and we're going to have a short discussion related to this activity. Just give me 1 second. Can someone let me know if my screen is visible?
Yes, Ashrey.
Okay, very good. So in today's bootcamp, we have made a parachute with very simple materials. We used the plastic cover that's there in our garbage cans. We've used wool or thread, and we've used a small weight like a magnet to make a parachute. So let's see what type of observations we can make with this type of a model. So if you guys can see, one of the things that we can kind of change about our parachute is we can increase the weight that we add to the parachute. So one of the reasons why I chose magnets is that magnets stick together and I can just keep adding more and more magnets to this parachute. I don't have to keep tying. And, that will increase the weight on the parachute. And then we can test how does that affect the way that the parachute functions. So the moment you increase the number of magnets, it takes a shorter time for the parachute to come down. What are the other kind of observations that we can make? We can also try to change the size, like I had mentioned. You can make a 10 by 10 parachute. You can make a 30 by 30 parachute. You can make parachutes of different shapes. Which is also, a set of observations that you can try. You can make a square parachute, a rectangular parachute. And what you'll notice is that, when you change the size of the parachute, when you reduce the size of the parachute, the smaller parachute falls faster than the larger parachute. And when you try with different shapes, you'll find interesting results for each shape. So why does this model work the way that it does? So a good thing to keep in mind about the parachute model is that it's a very good model to explain balance of forces. So there are two forces that are acting on our parachute. One is gravity, which is pulling it down, and air resistance, which is trying to keep it afloat. So we know that gravity is this all-attracting force. It attracts everything. You drop anything from any height, it'll fall down. Gravity is an attractive force, and hence it is pulling our parachute down. And the more the the mass of the object, the more the force of gravity will act on it. So the heavier that our parachute is, the more number of weights that we add to our parachute, the more it will fall down. Don't worry about recording this session. It's being live streamed, and the live stream recording will be available on YouTube. Like I just said, gravity depends on the mass of the object, and air resistance, on the other hand, that is a force that it ensures that it opposes the motion of an object that is moving through air. Think of it like a frictional force, but in air. So that's why it's called air resistance. So what happens is when we drop our parachute from a height, on one hand, gravity is pulling it down, and on the other hand, air resistance is trying to constantly ensure that it's going to remain afloat. So in this way, we see that there's a tug of war between these two forces. And because gravity is winning, the parachute inevitably falls down. So by changing the number of magnets, the size of our parachute, and the shape of our parachute, we're able to figure out, okay, if we increase the mass, gravity takes over. If we increase the size of the parachute, air resistance is better at reducing the speed at which the parachute falls down. Different shapes affect the parachute in different way. So in the Raman Awards, this is sort of what we're looking for. You make a simple model with very simple materials and try to explore and explain a scientific concept. That was the aim of us doing this activity today. So just keep in mind, you do not need complicated, robotics or, breadboard materials. You just need a garbage plastic bag, some tape, thread, and magnets to explore and explain a particular scientific concept. So when you're participating in the Raman Awards, just keep this thing in mind. So like I said, today's particular, bootcamp is for stage 1. So just to give you a short summary of the Raman Awards, we've just completed the activity. The Raman Awards are divided into 3 stages: stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. Stage 1 is essentially, there'll be a common activity that everyone will have to do. That is decided by us. And that is to ensure that, there's a level playing field to people who are entering the Raman Awards. So anyone who wants to participate in the competition, you start off by making the same activity. So let's say you complete all of the requirements of stage 1. You move on to stage 2. Now, stage 2 also has an interesting caveat. If your school has nominated you for the Raman Awards, that is, they have decided that you can directly go on to stage 2, then you do not have to do stage 1. You will directly participate in stage 2. But if you have not been nominated by your school, then you'll have to go through stage 1. And stage 1, you complete all of the assignments that are required for stage 1. Then you move on to stage 2. In stage 2, you'll have to present a model of your own. You can take inspiration from, let's say, YouTube or the internet, but you'll have to give credit to whoever you've taken the idea from. And you'll have to present that particular model. Finally, let's say you clear stage 3. Stage 3 is stage 2. My apologies. Let's say you clear stage 2. You'll start to participate in the finale, which is the stage 3. So stage 3 happens in C.V. Raman's house, one of his old houses that he lived in for a short time. It's called Panchavati. It's in Bangalore. And 100 students from each category will be participating in the finals. So you'll have to come to Bangalore in person, and the competition will be conducted there. So like I said, today's discussion is for stage 1. If you are a student who has been nominated for stage 2, then we will have a separate bootcamp for stage 2. I'll just repeat, if you have been nominated by your school and you're participating in stage 2, we will not be discussing stage 2 things today. Today, we're going to only be discussing about stage 1. All right. Stage 1, we will decide an activity that you will have to do, and there are certain submissions and assignments that are related to it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a video that will take you through how to register for the awards, for the competition, and what all is required for stage 1. We will watch the video and then we can take some questions. All right, let's move on to the video. Can someone just let me know if they're able to hear the sound?
Hello and welcome to the video explaining how to...
Yes, Ash.
Audible? Very good. Okay.
Hello and welcome to the video explaining how to register and participate in stage 1 of the Raman Awards. Go to register.ramanaward.org, preferably on a laptop or desktop device. You will be shown a screen like this. Enter your WhatsApp number. Enter the OTP sent to your number and click on the login button. If you have not already registered on our system, you will be redirected to the registration form. Please enter your details in the screen and click on the Continue button. You will then be shown a screen like this. Here, click on the Register for the Raman Award for that specific year option. Please fill in the registration form that is displayed. First, enter the PIN code, select the board, and then click on the Search button. Then select your school. In case you're not able to locate your school, please click on the Add a New Institution button as shown here. Then fill out the registration form as shown in the screenshots here. Please note that you will have to ask your school for the following information if you do not already have these details: the school affiliation number or UDISE code, contact number of the school representative, name of the student representative, and email address of the school representative. Please click on the Submit button as shown in the screenshot. Then proceed to enter the PIN code of the school and board. On clicking the Search button, the institution that you just added will appear. Then click on the Continue button. You will then be registered to participate in Stage 1 of the award. Once registered, please click on the Stage 1 option under the Contests and Challenges menu. You will be shown a card like this with the activity assigned to your participation category. Here, click on the Make Submission button and follow the instructions displayed on screen to complete your submission for Stage 1 of the Raman Awards. First, view and understand the activity assigned to your category by navigating to the Resources step. Then, take 2 pictures of your completed activity from 2 different angles, with you present in the picture. That is, your face has to be visible. Submit these images as shown in these screenshots. Then, download the template for the observation sheet by navigating back to the Resources section. After that, navigate to the Assignment 2 Observation Sheet section and submit your filled-in observation sheet. Next, take a video, no longer than 2 minutes, of you playing with your activity. You may speak, etc. while demonstrating the activity. This can be in any language. Upload the video onto YouTube as a public video and paste the link in the Assignment 3 Innovation Video step. Next, complete the observation quiz by clicking on the Start Quiz button in the screen. Then, finalize your submission by clicking on the Submit button. Once submitted, if your registered number is a valid WhatsApp number, you will receive a confirmation message like this. We look forward to your submission and wish you the very best of luck. Goodbye.
All right. So now we're done with today's presentation, and we can take up some questions. I'll just stop sharing my screen. Either Lakshmi or Ranjan, can you all please help me with who has to go first?
Yes, Ashish, just give me a second.
Yeah, Kritishen, I'm just unmuting you. You have anything? See, again, once again, anything related to stage 2, this will happen later. If you have been nominated, you don't have to do anything in this stage. It's all about the ones who are, taking part in the stage 1. So, yeah. If it's related to stage 1, please raise your hand. Otherwise, you can lower. Yeah, Kritishen, you have anything?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Sushant?
Ma'am, can you please give? Ma'am, can you please give me some example ideas for like what type of project we need to do?
Something similar to what you've done today. So, like the parachute model, you'll find a lot of these ideas on the internet. So it won't take too much thinking to figure out. If you have an original idea of your own, nothing like it, that'll give you more marks instead of kind of looking at what other people are doing. So think of original idea. If you don't have one, you can always refer to someone else's idea as long as you credit them in the submission.
So we should not use any like electronic materials.
Yeah, no. The simpler the material, the more chance of you completing that round.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Next question.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Ojas.
Sir, I had been won the second prize of Raman Awards last year. So I am nominated by my school for the second round. So how to register for the second round?
So that discussion we'll have in a different boot camp. There will be a separate boot camp for stage 2. So if you've been nominated by your school, like I said, today's boot camp, it's not for you. If you've been nominated, congratulations. I'll see you in the stage 2 boot camp.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All the best.
Yeah, Gauransh Rati. Yeah.
Yes, I wanted to ask that in the resources section, they have given one video. So if we make the project of the video, is it fine?
So for stage 1, you have to make that particular model. Stage 1 is common for everyone who participates. Everyone has to make the same model. So you have to make the model that's shown in the video.
And how will I know that if I am qualified for stage 2?
You'll get a message on the registered phone number. You'll get a message.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Gauransh. Sorry. Aman?
Hello. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I have a doubt whether I have registered from the school or by self student. I don't know, because when I started to register that time, I got a message that we are not able to register through the school, that teachers panel something. Then I registered from a separate student register. Then I got that, okay, you have registered. But from the school, after 2 days from the school, I have got a circular message that you have been, see like this, we are pleased to inform you that your award has been shortlisted to participate in Raman Young Science Innovative Award. So I don't know now, it is from the school or own student, this thing, I don't know.
It's probably from the school now, ma'am. But if you can send your details to Lakshmi Joyce, just go on the chat and search for her name and just send your phone number. We'll pass on your details to the IT team and get in touch with you in a few days.
Okay, if
But
it is
most
from
probably it's from the school side. If you've gotten a kind of message from the school that the child has been nominated, It's
Yes, sir.
probably been from the school side.
Okay, if it is from the school, then no need of this first stage. Directly, I have to go for
Yes.
second stage.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll contact Lakshmi. Sorry, sir. Name Lakshmi.
Lakshmi. Her name is Lakshmi Joyce.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you can send that to in direct message here on the chat.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, next is Srishti.
Good morning, sir. Actually, I have a doubt. What is that?
Srishti, good evening, Srishti.
It's okay, Lakshmi. Yes, Shrishi, what's your question?
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
The one quiz was mentioned in the video, that start quiz. So, what is it about? The submission quiz.
The submission quiz is related to the model that you've just made. So, depending on your age group, I think you guys have which activity? Lakshmi, do you remember? I remember the junior and the senior. The intermediate has
Which one, Ashray?
the activity for stage 1 for intermediate. Do you remember the name? Yeah, photosynthesis. It is photosynthesis, yes. So for your age group, we've assigned photosynthesis as the activity. So in the quiz, all of the questions that are going to be asked are going to be related to the activity that you've made.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Next is Kartika.
Actually, I had a doubt that there's a class scheduled on 28, that is on day after tomorrow. So is it the same class which happened today?
Same thing.
So like if now I attended it today, so should I even attend that too?
No need.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Harsha.
Hello.
Yes, Harsha.
Hello. Sir, if I started the assignment, no, we have to complete that all the assignment one day only.
No, you don't have to complete everything in one day. The deadline is October 15th. You can take your time to complete different assignments, but all of the assignments will have to be completed for you to be able to move on and be assessed in the next stage. So
Today,
just
if I completed assignment one day and another day another assignment, we
no
can.
problem. Yes,
No
no
problem.
problem.
But
The
it should
system will save the information.
it should be before 15th September.
Yes, before October 15th.
Before October. Okay.
Yes, October 15th.
Okay. Thank you.
Also, if you guys don't have any questions, it's already 6:10. We can end the session here. If y'all don't have any questions, you'll are free to leave.
Mhm.
Those who have questions, y'all can stay back.
Hello.
Thank you for attending.
If you have doubt again, how can we
Yes,
solve
sir.
that?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, after the while solving the assignments, if we have any doubt, how can we solve?
There'll be a small WhatsApp icon. You can click on that, and whoever's there will be able to help you.
In the assignments itself, there is a
Not
WhatsApp
on the
symbol,
assignment, on the website.
on the websites. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Rayan, Shibu.
Yes, sir. I've actually been chosen by my school for round 2. So I was wondering if we're allowed to use living organisms like bacteria in our project.
We don't have a rule about not using living organisms as long as nothing is getting harmed, like you're not doing experiments on like a live rat or something like that. But I think it should be fine.
Oh, no, sir, microorganisms.
Okay, I'm guessing that could be a interesting submission. But yeah, we don't have any particular rule about living organisms. Just make sure you're not hurting any living organisms. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Kianosh.
Good evening, teachers. I have been nominated by my school for the Raman Award, stage 2, but the notice said that the submission date for my project is from 1st October. So will there be a bootcamp before 1st October or not?
We've not yet decided the date, but we'll get in touch with all of the people who are moving on to stage 2, because we also have to have a boot camp once the participants who have participated in stage 1, have those who have moved on to stage 2. We'll have to send them the information that they are also part of stage 2. So the boot camp, right now the dates are not confirmed, but you'll receive a message about the stage 2 boot camp. It will not be like October 1st or something like that. October 15th is when stage 1 gets over. Then we're going to evaluate all of the submissions for stage 1. Then we're going to let those who have cleared stage 1 and moved on to stage 2 know that they have managed to get into stage 2. Then we'll send out the information. But don't worry, the deadline for stage 2 is November 30th. So there's still a lot of time. You can I'm guessing you'll probably have access to all of the information through the instructions panel for stage 2 itself, if you log into the link that you would have received. But if not, don't worry. We'll inform you about everything related to stage 2 with enough time for you to do your submission.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. All the best.
Yeah, Mihir, please go ahead quickly.
Ma'am, what is the criteria for stage 1 clearance?
You just have to complete all of the assignments, and the assignments need to be correct. That's all. There's a model that you have to make. There are 4 assignments related to that model. If everything goes well with that, submission, all 4 of your submissions, then the people who are going to evaluate are satisfied with the answers that you give. Then you'll move on to stage 2.
Akshobhya.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Yep.
so should we have to record the work the given in the website?
No, but once you finish your model, you will be required to record a less than 2-minute video. That will be on your finished model. You don't have to record the making process.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Aryan Panikar.
Yes. I wanted to ask that I haven't been nominated by the school, but I got a message by that I got nominated. So I didn't understand that am I nominated or not exactly.
What was the message you received?
It was said that you will. I'll just check the message. Yes.
Aman.
Yes, it said that I had been nominated to stage 2 because that's what it said, only that much.
Then you should be nominated.
Thanks.
You will be nominated, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Aman, this is?
Yes.
Ma'am, I have sent the contact number in general this thing. I didn't get your personal contact. So is it okay? In the chat box? In the chat box, I have number.
It will be difficult to search for your message, ma'am. What you can do is when you need to type a message.
The number ends with 3831?
Yes, ma'am. 3831.
Yes.
Because I just clicked on your number, that name, but I cannot send any chat in that. So that is
you can send a direct message. That's okay. This number I have it. Don't worry, Aman. I have the number.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, last one, Ashray. Sarbani Kar.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
In school, ma'am, in school message me, I nominate the first stage.
Okay.
When I have to submit the stage 2 project?
Stage 2 deadline is November 30th.
Okay, sir. November 13th.
30th, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah, Paridhi and Joanna. The last two, Ashray, then we can close.
So good afternoon, evening, everyone. I just wanted to ask that till the instructions come for round 2, should I start my project or should I wait?
As far as I know, the instructions would have already been put up. If they have not, I would suggest you wait.
Okay, I have just been said that I have been nominated for round 2.
Okay, fine. If you then you would have also gotten a link to be able to access the platform. If that is not yet, if you have not yet gotten that, then I would suggest you wait. If you have gotten it, click on the link, open it, and see what are the instructions there.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. All the best.
Thank you.
Joanna?
I'm just going to have to request that this will be the last query we take.
Yeah, one more last. Dorji is there. That's the last.
Okay, Lakshmi.
Yeah. After that, I think it's the same questions being asked. So, Joanna, go ahead, please.
You're not audible, Joanna.
Dorji, please, you go ahead. Maybe some audio. Yes. Your mic. No, I'm not able to hear you, Joanna. Mic is not working.
Mic's not working, but we're unable to hear you. What you can do is just drop your question in the chat and maybe someone can help.
Dorji, please go ahead.
What will be the topics about the project?
Where can I send the thing?
Sorry?
Where can I send you the project?
It'll have to be submitted on the website.
Which one?
Are you asking about stage 1 or stage 2?
Stage 1.
Stage 1, everything will have to be submitted on the website. So you'll have to go to www.ramanaward.org. Then register. Then you'll be able to participate. And everything will have to be submitted on that website.
What are the topics about the project?
Sorry?
What are the topics about the project?
So what you can do is, I'm not going to repeat. What you can do is, this is being live streamed. The YouTube link will be available and you can rewatch what the whole thing was about. So it'll take too long if I start to repeat everything.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, everyone.
Joanna, is your mic working? No, there's some
issue.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Thank you for your time and all the best for the competition. Hope y'all send out your submissions and hope to also see y'all in person at Panchavati. All the best. Goodbye.
You can stop the live.
Yes. Just doing